Peace and blessings to all of God's children. It's another beautiful day. I want to share something with you. You can call it walk down memory lane or whatever it is. I want to talk to you about the Stockholm Syndrome. My first ever hearing about it was in around 1974. A lot of revolutionary radical things were going on at the time. But it was a group, they called themselves the Sudanese Liberation Army. Their leader was a guy by the name of Sen Q. Well, they kidnapped, she was a teenager then, she might have been 18, 19, 20, whatever it is, Patricia Hearst. Her family, and I gotta try to, because the way media, social media, content creators, I mean, literally, you look at, take in content creators and everything else, you got reporters. Anybody with a phone can be a reporter. I mean, but back in the early 70s, when this incident happened here around 74, the Hearst publishing family were like what we call today oligarchs. I mean, they were actually they were one of the controllers of the minds of people. The media wasn't as widespread. Yeah, you had TV, you had all that, but you had certain individuals or families that had let's say a certain control of things at the time. And they could actually, compel other powerful people, government or whatever it is, So, for example, the Watergate situation. I mean, let's be clear about something. Shenanigans, I mean, it's biblical, it's historical. People will always have shenanigans. It's just a matter of people knowing about it or not. A lot of the stuff going on today is due to exposure, but I digress. The Stockholm Syndrome, and I was fascinated about it, Patricia Hearst, she was kidnapped by the Sudanese Liberation Army. Now, try to keep your imagination grounded into some sensible and logical. Now, after she was kidnapped, her defense in court was that she fell in love with her kidnappers. And like I said, don't let your mind take that nowhere else. Anyway, she joined them. Here's this, what they call herself, blue blood, young lady, all the best, everything in life, And here it is. She done got with some revolutionaries, and these brothers were still and wasn't playing. Now, they was about it. And all of a sudden, they showed some bank camera film, and she in there. She didn't get, her name ain't even Patricia Hearst no more. I can't recall right now what her name. She had changed her name to something. Anyway, she was up in there and she was robbing the bank. Well, it took some years, and you pretty much know how that go. But what I'm saying is, it prompted me to look into what is this Stockholm Syndrome? What is this? I mean, at first blush, and where my mind was at that time, I said, what are you saying? You got them in there and hypnotized her or put a spell on her? Or what you saying? And it took me down this rabbit hole where, I'm going to tell you something. People, that be in prison so long, they develop a certain mannerism. I know I still probably got some idiosyncrasies from it, and I'm probably one of them. But we call people like that institutionalized, And, some people, now, there are some cases. I can't get into it. But there's some people locked up so long, they say, look, you just leave me here. I don't know. I can't deal. You seen movies about it. The one with Morgan Freeman and them in there. The guy that worked in the library. He couldn't handle it out here. And but here's what I'm trying to tell you about this. Institutionalization is a form of the Stockholm Syndrome. let me cut to the chase. It different people, and I don't know what's going on with Patty Hearst and all that. That's a story told. That woman older than me somewhere right now. If she's still alive, I don't know. But what I'm talking about is there are situations in life that can break people down. Now they ain't gonna come out and tell you, yeah, I've been whipped, yeah, they beat me to death. Some people will, for manipulative reasons or whatever it is. But now, life is some things that we think that we probably got under control. We really don't. I mean, let me tell you something. Prisons are full of people who figure out, man, I had it wrong all the time. Now me, I'm not trying to exclude myself from that group. I mean, it hit me like a ton of bricks one day, and I said, man, I was looking at this thing all the way wrong. I'm thinking I'm serving one set of issues, and I was serving another. Matter of fact, I was serving the opposing factors. And here's what I'm saying. When you're participating in things that's destroying your community, how can you get up and talk about building a nation? I mean, here you actively doing the, I mean, like out here now. I mean, we killing each other and this already. If we can't have a healthy community, we definitely can't have a healthy nation. I pray something came out of this that help, that resonates in you and some person uplifting or obstacle you come into. But it starts in our houses. It comes out in our streets, in our community, and it goes on to be a nation. Everything else, all them politics and all this back and forth, I ain't interested in that. I'm talking about, I don't care if you're atheist. I mean, like I said, atheists are good people too. I mean, they just don't believe in God. Some people try to demonize and they get PO'd. But anyway, I pray you have a great day, a great week. And as I said, something came through me in this that can help you. One love.